What's up, everybody? Welcome to Chantel's Beauty Talk, and today is another Sunday. And of course, you know my slogan: beauty is on the inside, beauty is on the outside, and of course, beauty is loving yourself. And today, we're going to love on ourselves by getting these bomb shades by Your Rock Eyewear, and none other than a best friend of mine, which his name is Corey. I'm pretty sure you guys have probably seen him on my page. And of course, you know, I do have some marvelous shades right here to block out all his brightness. And of course, hold on a second, y'all. I gotta come in fashion, y'all. So what's up, everyone? We have so many great things that are gonna go on today. First of all, we're gonna have some giveaways, so you gotta stick away for the treats. And also, we're gonna hear about Fashion Week, latest trends of eyewear, and also how you can retrieve them. So it's going to be a great time today. And one of the things I can say about Corey is shout outs to Genius World Photos. Kay, what's good? Hey Martin, how are you? One thing I can say about Corey is he's such a bright person. I know that he has such a great eyewear line. They come in many shades, and the shades are real. Literally and figuratively. And he just has an amazing line, and he's expanding. So I cannot wait to bring you up, Corey, and I do see you, honey. So without further ado, I am going to log him on, or rather pull him up, and we're going to see what and for us today. And I think today might be his first live that he's ever done. So I'm actually very, very honored that he would even look at me and say,
the King of Shades.
Yes. Okay, so you gotta turn.
I know my voice, the voice of God, has come.
I told you everybody should wear their shades and watch out, because I knew you was coming with something.
This is just a little splash on them. Not even my normal.
Okay, so before we get into all the shades, literally and figuratively, I'm a mess. Your camera is to the left of me, so you got to turn your camera clockwise.
My assistant is on it. Don't worry. Go ahead. Yeah, turn it clockwise. To the left of her, because it's
right.
You see how she is?
Hey guys, you see Kay saying, "Hey niece."
Hey Kay.
Oh man, someone said you always sideways.
Twist it like this, right?
Yeah.
Niece?
Yes, correct.
All right. Twist it this way so it's facing me this way. Oh, okay. Well, we're getting it together.
It's okay. Hey, I'm gonna shout out some people as well while we're waiting for you. Shout out to Jesse Monroe. Yep, you're good, Corey, but just pull the camera down. So, okay.
He's getting it together. Staff is.
He's getting it together. He's getting it together. Shout outs to Jesse Monroe. Hey H2O. Hello everyone, and I'm sure people are going to trickle in even more.
And if they don't, they're gonna watch later. So.
Of course. Also, guys, thank you for all the hearts, and then also remember that if you guys have questions, comments, all of that, I do want you to show my bestie Corey on the other line trying to get his camera together.
I'm just standing here. My assistant is getting it together. I'm having a Mariah Carey moment.
It's okay.
I'm ready to perform.
Yes. Show him some love, y'all. Corey has to message you, because if anyone doesn't know, I've known Corey for some time now, and I can say you are absolutely a great person, and I really do believe in your business, your eyewear, and of course, I always rock it, and I'm glad that I could be a part of. This is your first live, right? Am I right?
This is my first live ever. You got me to come on live, Miss Chantel Utley.
Yes, I think I feel so wonderful right now. I got Mr. Corey.
And you look great. Well, you always do.
Thank you. So do you. All right, it's gonna be like Christmas, y'all. I have on the red. Corey has on the green. So we're gonna bring y'all some presents a little bit later. But Corey, let's get into it.
Okay. Are we ready for the unmask?
We're ready. Okay. You ready? Okay.
This face when they see it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Just
you looking like beauty mode inside of when they do on
manicure.
TikTok. All right, so you just had to do that. Okay, you should have gave me a notification. Tell everybody a little bit about your eyewear line. I gave a great introduction, I would like to think, but yeah, give everybody just a little scope about your line. Don't go too far because I have a whole bunch of questions.
Okay, so do you want to talk about the Exordium, the origins of the line, or we want to talk, what specific do you want to know?
Very baseline, like how long you've been in business and a little bit of how you got started.
Okay, so I have been in business for about 10 years and a few months now. My birthday, well, Yurok's birthday was April 3rd, 2010, but I launched, that's when I launched the company, but it did turn 10 during this pandemic. So I'm very grateful to be in business for 10 stalwart years.
Whew. Did you always know that you was going to be in glass, like that the eyewear and glasses were going to be your passion? And did you think that was the way that you were going to go for your career?
Not necessarily. I was actually in medical school. I was supposed to be a psychiatrist, and I will see you now. But I've always loved eyewear. Anyone who knows me knows that eyewear is my thing. Before I had my own brand, I would rock Louis Vuitton and Tom Ford and Gucci. But there was always something there that I wanted to change, something I wanted to tweak.
Yeah. So, sorry,
okay,
what are those things that you was trying to tweak?
Well,
brands.
When you see some things you could just do it better,
Okay.
And one of my best friends, Gina, says, if you know better, you do better. So I knew better and I did better.
Each one teach one.
Each one teach one. Each one teach
one. So I want to know, what's the updates with you? Because obviously we've been in a pandemic.
Yes.
We see on your stories a lot of giveaways, even on your own, right? And you've been very gracious even with those types of giveaways that you do, guys. If you don't follow him, I suggest that you do, just so that you would know what I'm talking about, because I feel like you always got something really nice that you do for other people and your customers. But what are some latest updates that people can look into when it comes to you?
Yeah, absolutely. So at the end of the day, I'm a human philanthropist. I'm a humanitarian. And I have used my wealth for goodness. It's one thing to be successful.
Yeah.
But the true scope of everything, what does your money mean, if you can't help people?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Person. So although sales have obviously declined, the fashion industry in totality has just really, really taken a hit.
Yeah.
I decided to use, my resources, both connective and financial and economic, to do good. So everything from, providing masks, we provided hundreds of thousands of masks to hospitals, to paying for nurses to come into the city, to providing food, the Cash App, the thousands of dollars that were spent on giving those people economic sustenance during this hard time. So it's just something that and there's so many things that I haven't put on the gram.
Yeah.
But a true philanthropist I'm not doing this for any social appraisal. I'm doing it from the heart.
I love that. And I think that's also important to, use the money that you do have for a good cause and a good purpose as well, other than just for
there's only so many Hermes bag and Louis Vuitton bags that you could buy, I do that. Don't
I know.
We are Mother Teresa here with, an Hermes Birkin briefcase.
Yes.
But we handle business.
Kay said that there's a glare with your glasses, so I could kind of, actually, we can see the ring light.
Okay, that's the light. We're trying to.
Yeah.
Should I just take it off?
Yeah. Just it's all about Corey today, anyway.
It's not like we hiding anything anyway. We'll.
Right.
Now, then one thing if we were ugly under this, then that would have been
a
disaster. But thank God the genes, mitosis crossed over and created this.
Yes.
All
Question.
Right, let's back this up just a little bit.
Yeah, let's back it up just a little bit. We had the glare.
No, just back it up.
But even with the glasses that you just took off, Corey, those are your line of glasses,
all
correct?
Right, this is better, right?
Yes, that's better.
Okay.
The glasses that you just took off, those are your line, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So the glasses that I just took off, maybe it's less the glare. That's better, right?
A little bit. We can still see
Okay.
the light though.
We can still see the light.
Yeah.
Well, because I'm the sun, so of course we gonna see the
Listen,
light, Jam.
you play too
Okay.
much.
So this
Yes.
is called the executioner.
Okay. And this is for obviously for COVID.
Yes. So the reason why it's called the executioner, because if you remember back in the olden times, the executioner, he wore a hood over it, and he would assassinate. It would be a form of corporal punishment. So that was symbolism for this virus, just killing it. So I decided to design a face shield that would ward off the virus. Something that was more stylish than that dunce face shield that has a cobalt blue spongy attachment, that irritates your skin. This is fog proof. It is obviously splash proof. It also has a UV coating on it. So even when you're out in the sun, it will block that glare. It's reusable, and you could clean this, with just any type of lens cleaner or even Windex.
I love that, Corey. And I think that that's so great because even when we are going to, let's say, nail salons or like maybe we're just trying to go out on a quick date real quick because,
Absolutely.
outside it's open. And I know the face covering sometimes can also be a little hot, especially in this weather. So I do think that that's a great initiative. And I also saw Remy Ma wearing that too. So
yeah, Remy, there's a
awesome.
whole bunch of my celebrity clients are in it. And it's also kid friendly too. Her daughter has it as well.
It's so cute.
So it is ubiquitous. It's one size fit all, the concave architecture.
Okay. I'm feeling
the likelihood that a splash is going to literally get on you is almost impossible. Someone would literally have to, go up under your shield to try
get in the face
to
area.
Get any type of droplets, and it has been approved by the FDA, which is the Federal and Drug Administration. So this process took several months, but it was approved, and so it is now an official COVID device.
Yes.
And I do own the patent on it as well.
Oh my goodness! Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
How much does this run if people do go and buy it off of your website, which we will obviously let you guys know and put it in the description box. But how much is that running, Corey?
Thank you. It's only $20.
Oh, okay. Send me one.
That's it. You got it.
But I think that's absolutely great. We actually have a question too, so I do want to show some people some love.
Okay, absolutely.
Kay says, can you wear prescription eyeglasses with your mask?
Great question, Kay. Yes, you can. It has been specifically designed about that. I want it to be ubiquitous. So unless the person is blind, but if they're blind, they wouldn't be wearing it anyway. You can wear the glasses over your prescription glasses. It's very lightweight, it's very comfortable, and it is absolutely translucent.
I love that. I think that you have so many great things that are on the horizon. I know this is honestly just one of many. While we're already on the subject of the glasses anyway, do you want to talk about a little about those? I mean, I do have one pair, obviously, that I wore today.
Okay,
because I know you was coming.
Go ahead.
I know you was coming with shade. I had to block it.
Well, I'm good. I'm behaving.
Yes. But do you want to show some other styles that you do have coming up and or that are already on your site?
Yes. So we ready for this? My assistant, they stepped out, so I guess I got to do work myself,
It's okay.
Hold up. Y'all, I'm not used to doing these things by myself. All right, there we go. I have help, Okay.
Guys, we act like this all the time. Like, this is very
this is real.
contained.
This is me.
Yes, this is a contained version of us.
So let's take them into the secret layer of glasses, okay?
Yes.
So let me just show y'all a little something. So these styles are actually from my latest collection that Chantel, you did attend this show.
Yes, I did.
Row, one of my VIP guests.
Yes.
So these were the collection that was on the runway.
I love those. And I think I have maybe like one I think I might have one or two of them, I
Yeah, you do.
believe.
You do
Right?
have, you know, the new collection. You sure do.
Yep. And
And
guys,
if we
these are very
remember this
durable
in
too.
the abyss of it all, the style that I closed the show with.
Yes. And if you guys don't have not seen any of this or how he's closed the show, he does have everything on his Instagram page, and he definitely you close the show extremely well, I must say, with the glasses on.
And we'll go to my secret drawers.
And how much are these running, Corey?
Okay, so these range anywhere from about 178 to 650.
Okay. Now, which ones are, I guess, would say, like, what's the difference between the lowest price and the highest price of your shades? Like, what are people getting?
Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to show and tell, you know, so you can see the difference. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So a basic pair. Can everyone hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can everyone else let us know in the comments? I see a lot of hearts going on.
Okay, thank you, y'all. A basic pair like this, take that out. This is a basic Wayfarer style. So it has acetate glasses, CR39 lenses. My lenses are the best in the industry. That is actually what differentiates luxury eyewear from regular everyday eyewear, because a lot of glasses actually are coated with UV. Like, it's like, think of like a nail polish coating.
Okay.
But my glasses are fully infused. Like, we see the blue, this is a CR39 lens with some gradient technology. But as you know, the technology is superb, but it is a basic style. So this would be about $178. And this actually was the first pair, Shan, that you purchased.
Remember. I know. I had to figure out which pair of glasses I was going to wear on the show today. But, you know, I think I got the more appropriate ones. A little
you
more
did.
fancier.
You always do.
Yes.
And these particular glasses, it's great really for all skin tones. So whether someone is dark skinned, whether someone is caramel, or light skin, or even lighter than that, you know, it is a tone that will work because of the gradient nude that is exhibited.
I love that. Very great to go in a bathing suit too, everyone.
Absolutely. So we're going to move on to something that would be more so in the 350 range. These. So these are the Butterflown shades. And again, you see it has that gradient CR39 technology, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, I see it.
It's also plated in gold.
I like that. I like the style of them as well, and how you get more personality.
360 degree.
Those are fire. I like the blue one. The blue ones I'm attached to automatically.
Yes, and then I'm gonna give you an aerial view, helicopter view coming through.
Yes.
You see, these have been handcrafted, hand blown, and sewn. So that would be something that is, you know, a more of the 350 range. Now, something that would go to, we're going into, you know, the jewelry cabinet, something that would be, let's say 450.
Okay.
Would be something like this. So this is extremely ornate. Again, it has the CR39 technology. And what stands out is there are gold Swarovski crystals that have been hand applied. Took days and days to construct this.
I think they're absolutely beautiful. I don't even know if I've gotten a chance to try those on, but I do know that any of his crystal glasses make you look like, you know, you're really balling out here. And I like the way that you have everything handcrafted and how they're very sturdy on your face. Where it is, you're able to compete with other competitors, like you said, like Hermes, Gucci, etc. But you're able to get them at a price point that you know, may not always have to spend somewhere else. You can kind of put it towards more of a Black-owned business.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. And, you know, Jameson, my little brother, he was the one who wore these in the show. Okay, so we're going to show another one. I'm going to show you one that Migos actually has.
Okay, yeah, I want to know what the Migos got. Let us know. Okay.
Okay.
While you're doing that, I have a question.
Boom. Okay. And this is another CR39 lens, except that this is a clear sunglasses, but again, you see the Swarovski crystals that have been hand applied infused.
They're
So
so
this is a
pretty.
meticulous process.
So pretty. I want a pair of those too.
Now for you, you know, we're going to give you a little juju. We're going to give you this.
What? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
totally
those.
you.
I love those. I actually, what you know what I like about you the most, before I get to this quick question too, is
Hmm.
that with each person that you do look at, you automatically know like which pair of glasses that someone would look good in, you know? So I do like the fact that you have an eye for what people would be able to, you know, have a personality inside of your glasses that fits them the best. Other than
Absolutely.
also them choosing like I'm not sure, or they absolutely can't pick. I've gone through that as well, guys, where I've been in his showroom and I absolutely have 10 glasses. I really shouldn't be getting 10 glasses, but he could help me narrow them down of what would make the most sense based off my budget, the look, the style, and then what just really just looks good on me, period. So
Absolutely.
I had to shout you out with that one. Quan's
Feel
Eyes says, are polarized lenses better for you than regular lenses? Sorry if you've already covered it.
No, that's a great question because a lot of people don't really know the differentiation between what is a polarized lens, you know, and regular lens. So the lenses exist in the following. So polarized lenses, oh, look, if you had a polarized lens, it would literally take away
Mm-hmm.
that glare in the back. But a
Right.
polarized lens is it literally levels the sun rays. So that glare when you're driving will just be eradicated. So that's just a
Got it.
basic polarized lens. A regular sunglass lens is just a UV regular coating. That's really the porous lens. That's just just imagine clear nail polish. But in that nail polish would be what you call UV coating. And you paint that
Okay.
on the lens.
Got
But it
it.
melts off from the sun. So it makes your eyes completely vulnerable to the sun.
It's
Now my
actually not great
lens,
quality either.
it's not great quality. That's what
Yeah.
people, when they're out on the street and they're buying those sunglasses, they don't realize that they're really compromising their ocular health
Mm-hmm.
because the coating melts off. And once that coating melts off, your eyes are now vulnerable to the sun. Because most glasses have screws and they're made of metal, metal is a conduit of heat. So
Got it.
it
Mm-hmm.
absorbs the sun, it heats up your eyes, you know, it destroys your retina, and people don't understand. Another thing is that all sunglasses have to be approved by the FDA, which is the Federal Drug Administration. Now,
Correct.
people are like, that's food. Why does that have to be regulated? Well, sunglasses are a medical device because they are protecting your eyes.
Got
So
you.
an
Mm-hmm.
official sunglass designer has a medical device listing number. So when you import glasses, my glasses are all made in Italy. When you import glasses in the country, they have to undergo a very vigorous inspection by the FDA.
Wow.
And there's something called a drop ball test where my glasses are dropped by different altitudes. You know, that those tests are conducted in the factory. And
Yes.
we have to submit that documentation to the FDA. Once it is approved,
Mm-hmm.
then the glasses can clear customs and they can be imported into my warehouses.
Okay, so now I know we're getting on the warehouses too, because that just sparked up another question for me. Um, where are your warehouses located?
Okay. So the main one is in California. It's been there, you know, for the longest. So that's the main one in California. You know,
Okay.
Italy, that's where the factory is. So would consider that a warehouse.
Okay.
There is a small one in Miami, and recently, new acquisition, Dubai.
Yes, and that was actually going towards my next question about Dubai. So first of all, I want to say I already said happy birthday, but I know you just celebrated one. So happy birthday or belated birthday for everyone
Thank
else
you.
who's on
I,
here.
I turned I turned 11 years old. Thank you. You know,
Congratulations.
thank you.
That is a blessing to have an ongoing business continue to thrive. Um, like with this Dubai new acquisition, like what's going to change for you in terms of business now that you have, you know, you're out there too?
Okay, so the great thing about this new acquisition is that before, when I started, so what people don't know is that the eyewear industry is extremely monopolized. Like
Okay.
95% of the eyewear is actually produced and owned by this company called Luxottica. Everything that you see
Okay.
is an illusion. So all the Sunglass Huts, Walmart Optical, Sears Optical, Target Optical, anything that you could think of, and Amazon Optical is all produced by Luxottica. They own Ray-Ban, they own Oakley, they have a mind share over the
Wow.
market. Okay?
Wow. Like most people don't even know this stuff. You know, I think we always, I mean, for even me, before I met you, I would say, you know, I think it was all about the latest trends, the latest fashion, like it's kind of keeping up with the styles, but not everything that's going on behind the scenes that actually make up all of these people. Like, well, let's say all of
Absolutely.
these companies.
You're right. And it's like, it's called, the business term is called vertical integration. So when you go into
Okay.
Sunglass Hut and you see Chanel and you see Gucci and you see Ray-Ban and Oakley, and you're thinking that all of these brands are produced by these fashion houses,
Right.
no, it's all produced by one company that owns all the production materials, owns the retail channels, owns the retail stores. So when that business
Wow.
actually is the factory, they are the middleman, they are the end producer, and they are the store that sells them. That is what you have, a vertically integrated business model. And
Wow.
they own 95%. But I was able to really almost dominate 1% of the world's eyewear through, you know, just all the channels, through social media. Twitter was really big.
Yeah.
So that really helped galvanize
Mm-hmm.
my following, you know, and I learned to really tap into that market. I'm just being really appreciative and I'm just grateful, you know, for those that could, in a sense, you know, put me on, you know, just being grateful for the opportunity and working tirelessly
Yeah.
to really carve a niche, you know, for myself. So amongst this behemoth, this billion-dollar company, my brand was able to become a multi-million-dollar company by
Mm-hmm.
offering cutting-edge style, by offering materials that rivaled those brands, by
So,
offering something different that the world had never seen. You know,
mm-hmm.
so, and most of all, believing that you could despite the odds. So now
Yes.
to actually return to, you know, that question, now with
Yeah.
this new Dubai partner, you know,
Mm-hmm.
they have access to, you know, materials and such that are sold to Luxottica, that are sold to these big companies. And now that I am partnering with them, I will be able to actually produce my eyewear at an unbelievably low cost. Now, the most exciting thing about that is that I'm
Yes.
actually going to return that to the customer. So now, what's about to happen is we're about to produce the same luxury eyewear with the same luxury grade materials because we can now have access to them at great cost because of this new Dubai partnership, and offer it at a price that is well below our competitors. So now we have
So,
eyewear.
sorry, what's going to be the price? Because I think, like, you have, I just want to make sure I interject for some things because I want to note that I do know you have a certain caliber of pricing
Yes,
for I'm going to say your exclusive eyewear, right? They're super
yes,
exclusive. Those crystallized glasses, like you won't go into Sunglass Hut to go find those. Like,
yes. You're
maybe,
never going to
but
find that.
not really. Those are very distinct. But for the lower pricing, what is that going to look like when you have new retail coming in that is going to serve to the other demographic of people who
We're
maybe can't
talking
afford them?
about we're talking about a whopping savings of 75% off. So those,
Yeah.
let's show you. So these glasses that we have here in the case, right here,
Yes.
that are will be 450, will drop down to $99.
Oh, that's perfect.
And
And that's very affordable.
yes, and then these glasses, which are normally $178, will actually drop down to $39.
Yes, I like that. Love, 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 love that.
And then we'll even have some basic styles, like some highly basic styles that will be, you know, even $25. So it is just
Hmm.
unbeatable. You are not, no one is going to be able to beat those price points with the
So
style and the lens.
if no one can beat these styles and price points with the lens, where will they when COVID lifts up? a little bit and you're able to have a storefront, where will people be able to find you at? Because I see that where I would normally come and meet you at for some meetings, you are not there right now. I see
No,
some
I'm
juju in the
actually,
back.
she
I
about to
see
have
some
me tell
special
all
back
the
there.
business.
Sorry,
Okay,
I just try to get the
actually,
tea.
we were actually in one of the stores right now, okay? And that location will be unveiled soon. But you will be able to come into the first Yurok store and experience Yurok. And get the glasses at a fraction of a cost.
That's
Me.
beautiful.
Well,
And you'll be there,
I
right?
may be, well, I'm not. If you make an appointment, the king will, come from the throne. We have, the employees here.
See, I can't with
But
you right now.
we have the employees. I keep it real.
You keep
Shan.
it, keep it
I
all.
may be in
This is
turn.
why I'm so glad you came on here, because I always like to keep it real. And it's no fakeness about anything that you're saying. And I just want, I want to make sure that everybody's taken care
No,
of.
like it's like I'm not gonna be here, chilling. Like, oh, see, you don't give people access to you, and it's not even about being bougie. It's just
Right.
I may be in another country.
Okay.
You know,
Respect. Got you. Hey, Sita. Shouts to Sita too. She's on
Sita,
here.
that's
Yes.
spherical. That's spherical buttercream. You hear me? I used that today, Sita.
I know you got on
That's
her
Sita.
colors right now.
Yes, Sita is the truth.
Right. So you do have optical, besides the glasses that we have seen that are extremely beautiful, you do have optical glasses for those who have to wear them on a more consistent basis. So you can
Yes, I
also
do.
use your prescriptions in those as well.
Yes, you can. Would you like to see them?
We would love to see them. We're here to spill all the tea.
Okay, and I'm look at me. I'm taking things out of secret drawers and everything.
I'm most appreciative for you allowing us to see
Just for
what
you.
goes on. Thank you.
Okay, look what we have here.
I love those. Those are so cute.
So we're gonna take these out of.
First of all, I would use those as personality glasses. I don't need prescriptions, but I would just wear them just to rock them, honestly.
Okay, guys, it's Sunday. I did let my assistant go home early. So I will do this myself. Normally, I just Shan, you already know all I do is point.
It's
But I will
okay.
do the work myself and my debut as Vanna White. Okay, so.
Okay.
All right, can everyone see these?
Yes.
We can see?
I
Okay.
can see.
The first one, we didn't name her yet, but we'll just call her Becky because it looks like a Becky.
Okay. Hey, Becky. Hey, girl. Hey.
So it has, the spasmodic rose patina, as you see, infused throughout. And I was inspired by a trove of roses, What would that look on glasses?
Super
So you
pretty.
see the detailing, the gold detailing, and then you see inside the handmade.
Those are so pretty.
We'll bring these up to the light so people can see and this, we'll call her Eartha. We'll bring it up to the light so you guys can see the detailing.
Okay, hold on a second. It looks a little dark. Bring it more
dark.
out the light.
Let's do it like this.
Yes.
There
Oh,
we
okay.
go.
There we go.
See what happens when you don't have an assistant,
But those are so pretty. You know what? It kind of reminds me of a little bit. I don't know if you remember the show The Nanny, but
Yes.
I remember she's had some type of glasses. Those are so cute.
Okay, I'm going to bring some other ones in the light so you can see it. Bear with me. I'm not a cameraman.
Those are pretty. I like those too.
So, you see in the light, you just see the detailing.
What's the retail for those? Are those the same as the other ones, or?
Yeah, so the retail for those is about $178. So, not too bad. But the thing is that it is very affordable compared to a lot of prescription glasses.
Yep.
So here we have Eartha in the black. And
so if you're going for more of a little more prestige look, not so super extra fun and playful, but want to tie it down to go with a nice black dress, maybe even a white dress, or maybe
we are going to
something.
We're going to record your voice in every single pair. We're going to put with your voice there, so they can just press a button and boom.
Yeah, I would love that. I can give a whole
So
bunch of
this,
ways how to wear these glasses. They're awesome and they're very stylish as well.
yes. So I'm gonna open this for you guys so you guys could see the inside. So before you put your prescription in it, you see that we have they're handmade UV 400. We see that, Chen?
Yep, I can see it. I can't read
Okay.
it, but I can definitely see that it was carved in there.
Yeah. Okay.
And
There
these
we.
are for men too, Corey. I'm trying to get some people's questions
Yes.
in too.
I said we
Okay,
can see it. Like,
I
okay,
can
we
see it.
now we see it.
Yeah.
And for the regular man that is just born, because we always gonna have a Thomas in here. This is for Thomas. I got you covered, for your boring eyewear. But still.
Okay, that's the time where I go and put on my sunglasses because you're being this guy's
There's
so
always
shady.
there's always a Thomas. Everybody can't be a Sebastian. You have to have some Thomases in the world.
Oh my gosh. But guys, yes. Sorry, I'm like struggling to put these glasses on. But I had to put on the glasses because that was
So
I
that was
can't.
Thomas, and we already know who Sebastian is.
Yes. While
But
I have you right here,
do we
I'm
know who
gonna
this
belly
is?
you out.
Oh, okay. That's King Titan, okay? The king of shades, okay?
I'm gonna simmer you down a little bit because we got some questions.
Okay.
So I think I asked one of Kay's questions. That was about the prescription glasses. Hey niece, hey Janelle, how effective are the
Knees.
she said how effective are the face shields, niece? But we did already cover those, but do you want to kind of just touch base on that one for Janelle?
All right. Do you still see the glare, or it's just okay?
You're good.
Okay. Oh, what does Chanel want to know? The cost of the
No, she
water.
wanted to know the hold on a second, I'm gonna go back. She said how effective are the face shields, but they are extremely effective. I know you went
Oh,
over
they're
that a
they're
bit.
extremely effective. They really prevent. I think what the test said, 98.7% of water droplets. So they literally shield it completely.
That's amazing.
It also has UV glare to protect your eyes from the sun, that coating. Also, the concave concentric design, it prevents water droplets from going up from underneath your chin. And a lot of people fear that, oh, I have a face shield, but what if it gets in the side? But my design is a wraparound design. We're going to see a little
Hold
bit
on.
glare here.
I'll move the glass. I mean the question, and I'll come back to it.
You see that? So look at the concentric design.
So you can't really get all back here because it's not it's not
So
narrow.
unless a kangaroo comes, hops, and it's not getting under there.
I need a pair because I'm gonna tell you those face masks are so hot. So
And the thing is, look, you can still see your face. Shan, you got a beautiful face. So, the mask, you can't see the face. Looking like Zorro, all right? So, but with the mask, so this is, you could still get face, but no, seriously,
yeah.
it's the summer, heat rises, it's extremely uncomfortable, to have those masks. If you have something that's just effective, something really quick that you can just throw on, why not?
Right, and you can breathe.
And you could breathe. Yeah, that's the thing. So even though it's covering your face, again, because of the concentric design, the air can go literally here, 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 and here. And then
And
people say, well,
sorry.
if air gets in, then you can contract it. That's actually not even scientifically true. First of all, the virus, it does not linger in the air. And if it was the case, it's the droplets have such a density that they actually plummet to the ground. So that's number one.
Oh wow.
Number two,
Yeah.
even if it were to linger in the air, it still is not going, to penetrate. Just
Right.
literally by the velocity of how it travels through the air, it's just not going to work. And as far as the efficacy of a cotton mask versus this, literally, you could wear the cotton mask, it is probably only 20% effective because the water droplets could go through that. So you would literally have an easier time contracting a virus through one of those regular cotton mask than you would this. The only mask that is
Yes.
even slightly effective is the N95 and the N99, which prevents 95 to 99% of particles of all sizes to infiltrate. And this does the same thing.
I think that's a little more stylish. I
Yeah, it's a
think
little more stylish.
especially if you want to just look cute. Like I said, it's hot outside. We're able to at least eat outside as well. And I think, just to make sure that we feel some type of beauty within ourselves to just block some people out because we don't want to get sick. I think that is a great
Yeah.
way. Yeah. And
Yeah, and
Allie
then
too I know my nail stylist, Allie has those as well, where she's able to work in a salon and wear her
absolutely.
glasses at the same
So,
time.
yeah, so a lot of salon owners, barbers have purchased these, so they can still continue work, because in addition to being able to breathe, the mask obstructs your vision. It really obstructs everything, makes you lightheaded. So you have a crystal clear view, an absolute lucid, translucent view of what you're looking at. And it's so translucent, it's so clear that sometimes you forget that you even have it on.
I have to work my way to those. But I have another question from Jessie Monroe. So this is Kalina. She says,
Okay.
do you have big Jacqueline Kennedy style glasses?
Oh, yes. We do. Jackie O was a style icon. So those that you will be looking for is either the Ocelot or the Block shades. So those are oversized, premium acetate and the CR39 lens.
Come through with the knowledge, the facts, the word, the vocabulary
I'm just
words.
not
Like, these are awesome. And I'm going to roll these questions out because I know people had many.
Go ahead, I'm ready. I asked you, Shan, what do I say? I'm good with questions. What did I get on my SAT?
A perfect score.
A perfect score. Okay, and verbally
Okay.
not, so I'm ready.
Can you wear those with lashes? Or wear any of
Yes.
your glasses with lashes?
Absolutely. Now, if you got those drag queen lashes, those are the only lashes that, you can't wear them with those. I'm talking about, the huge ones that, RuPaul has on.
And do you make pieces for children?
Absolutely. So the children's line is by far one of the most successful lines that I've ever done. It's sold out within a month. But we are working on that restock.
Okay.
As
Are
we speak.
they crystallized like the ones for the adults, or are they kind of a little more less stylish in that sense of they're not really blinged out?
Oh no, they are completely just as stylish as the ones for the adults,
Okay.
So when I have children, I want them to be, daddy has the glasses and they need to be decked out as well,
Well, let us know when
I don't
you
have any
get there.
kids. Well, at least not that I know of. But yes, no kids.
In preparation, because you do know, we're not really that far away from what would be, fall fashion week in September.
Mm-hmm.
And I do know some things even get started in this month, actually here in July.
Yes.
What is that going to look like for fall 2020?
Virtual. It's going to be completely a virtualized experience. Anyone who knows me knows that I throw extravagant, gargantuan shows, that are cinematic with screaming fans and thousands of people that attended. You attended my last show. There were thousands of people there. State of the art, 15,000 square feet, lights, camera, sound, and production. But unfortunately, we are not going to be able to do that, because all large gatherings have been canceled, in New York.
Yeah.
So instead, I am working with my production team to provide a virtualized experience that encapsulates that entire realm of performance that I'm known for. Now, the great thing is, before it was limited to only about, a few thousand people, but now with social media and our digitized platform, we'll be able to reach millions. So, of course, that tangible experience won't be there, but we will do our best with the cinematic production to really provide, again, that level of heightened performance for our viewers.
Will it actually be on a Roku or Amazon TV? Because I know there's some fashion networks, I might be incorrect, but it might be FLW. It's I know there are certain networks that are actually going to be showcasing people actually video recording their sets where they're able to showcase their work as if you were on stage and you're going to have a whole fashion show. Is it going to be something similar to that where people can watch that, or is it going to, how will they be able to see this stuff?
Absolutely. So I'm actually working with a partner in Dubai and one in Italy to really bring that experience, because I want the
Yeah.
realism of the Corey Woods fashion show to be brought to the digital screen, but I want it to be actualized, like as if you were there. So if it
Okay.
can't be preserved, if that experience can't be preserved, then we're not going to go through with it. I don't want to just have a digital fashion show just to have a digital fashion show. It's essential for that experience for the viewer to feel and
Mhm.
just be enraptured is the word in
Okay.
my fashion experience. That is what my brand has been known for, for putting on these astounding theatrical performances. So even though, again, that
Mhm.
tangible, realistic, physical, literal experience may not be there,
Yeah.
I want them to feel as if they are. So everything from the lights, the sound, to the actual acoustics of whatever platform that would be,
Yeah.
Roku or whatever, has to be synchronous with my brand. So I'm working on those technologies as we speak, to really bring my viewers the best
Mhm.
experience possible. So we are working on those kinks, and if it is successful, then you will see a Corey Woods extravaganza on the big screen.
I think that's first of all, that's like the new age. I think we're kind of going into a new direction of how to do things, and I think digital has already for years has been a enhanced thing each and every year, right? And even till
Mhm.
now with COVID, we're seeing that we don't even need to have a whole bunch of people to make a really good fashion show. So I think we're actually preparing for the future when you're saying that as well.
Absolutely. So COVID has in a way accelerated the placement that has already been there. So we were already orienting ourselves toward a more digital world, but
Okay.
because it has become a necessity,
Mhm.
we have propelled ourselves there in a much more rapid pace than we would have had there not been COVID. So
Right.
although it can be challenging, there are ways to combat this.
Okay. I'm
Okay,
gonna have.
I'm gonna plug in my portable charger. Where is
It's
there?
okay. What
I'm gonna
are
plug it
some
in. You see what
trends,
happens?
Corey?
You let your assistants go home early, and you got to do things yourself.
Well, just like I would like to say, learning. I think a learning thing that we're actually focusing or actually seeing now is even with your assistant not being there, is no matter what obstacles that come our way, we always find a different route to be able to manage them. So nothing can ever stop you. So whether
No,
it's COVID, we
and
got
it's an
your glasses.
obstacle. It's an obstacle because I'm about to say point and shoot. I don't do nothing.
I
But
know. I like to always give a positive
no,
shed
I
of
love
light,
it.
you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. And in all seriousness, guys, at the end of the day, you always, no matter what, like no matter, obviously, I'm the founder and CEO, and I have a lot of employees. But the
Yeah.
thing is that you always have to be able to do the job that you started. Obviously, when I started the company, I was CEO and founder, but I didn't have all the employees. So I
Yeah.
will never be so consumed that I feel that I can't do anything that any of my employees can't do. You can
Yes.
never, feel that way. So I'm appreciative of all my assistants out there. I love you guys. I'm a bit much, but I appreciate you because you make me the man that I am today. So um, just want to
And you
shout
have
out
a
to
big
all my
heart
assistants.
too. You do very gracious things.
I
Just
treat them. I treat them well. I treat them very well. Okay.
you're very gracious, which is why I kind of, this is like Christmas. You got on green, I got on the red. So we have some gifts that will really
Yes, we do.
a gift for everyone.
Yes.
Corey, do you want to tell everybody what your giveaway is today, and then I will have Kay actually put the promo code.
Okay. So we are, I'm a larger than life, personality. This is just who I am, you know. Um, and I do like to give back in a gargantuan way. So we did discuss a giveaway. I discussed a giveaway with Chan, and she said, "Oh, we can give a few glasses away, etc. To the audience." But I said, "You know what? Why don't we give a pair to everyone?" So that is what we're going to do. In my Oprah moment. Now this is real because Oprah, she gave you the card, but you had to pay taxes. But me, you're actually getting a pair. So you get a pair, you get a pair,
you get a pair, you get a pair,
you get a pair, you get a pair, you get a pair. Everybody, your dog could get a pair. And I'm working on a canine line too. So I'm coming for those four-legged animals, but that's a whole other story.
And the code is Your Rock Beauty.
Your Rock Beauty is the code.
That is the code. Corey, I need you to put aside the personality glasses, the pink rose. Okay. I'm coming for those. Okay, go ahead.
Yes. She put her bid in because my eyewear, it sells out. It does sell out. I'm very grateful that it has, because at the end of the day, I'm an artist, and you cannot control what people like. I'm so fortunate that it just so happens that many people have liked what I do, because I don't have a team of designers. I'm still designing everything, sketching, grafting, computerizing the designs. The only thing I don't do is literally press the button in the factory. That's why I have a foreman for it. But I see the process from conception to the end product. So coming from the innards of my creative being, so I'm always so humble. Every collection, every show, that it has been received very well. So I'm very grateful, very fortunate to have been in high places and ascending to even higher ones. So the code, you enter the code, Beauty. Everything will be detracted from the price. So the glasses range from about $178 to $550, but everything will be taken away. So if it's $178, it'll be knocked down to zero. The only thing that applies is processing, shipping, and handling. Because it's crazy. Like the orders are going to be crazy. And
get yours right now. Kay just put the website down there, but everyone, I will put the promo code under the IGTV or when this posts onto my page. But for now, if you just came on here, you're getting a free pair of shades on the behalf of Your Rock Eyewear, and the promo code is Your Rock, YEROC, all capital letters, Beauty, BEAUTY. Your Rock Beauty, all in caps.
And they will be expressed to you, So and I got a little something extra that I'm also gonna put in your order. Okay, so you'll be very happy when you open your package. Okay, because you thought you got one, but you got some. So so that's an additional incentive, just an additional product. I am a full supporter of Miss Chantel Utley and her Beauty Talk. So that is a gift from her and I.
Yes, I want everyone to, when you do get your shades, we do want you guys to tag us both. So please tag, obviously it's Corey Woods, and then also tag me, Chantel Utley, and also follow my new page where I am going to be actually converting everything onto its own page. It is a business. So it is Chantel's Beauty Talk. Please go ahead and follow that page as well, because in about, let's just say during the fall, so about 2 months or so from now, we'll be actually doing all of the interviews on that page. So please do follow to get the latest updates, and please share when you guys get this stuff, because these are like specialty moments where, on the behalf of myself and the owners, they're actually pushing out this stuff so that you can enjoy their products and also support Black businesses with your purchase as well. So each one teach one.
Each one teach one. And the cost of to produce the glasses is high. Like for a pair of glasses that costs, and I'll share my cost with you guys. It's about $450. That is costing me $175, which is high for, that's the retail for some brands, but you're getting the best quality, so it's not inflated prices. It's literally because of the craftsmanship. And that's just $175 wholesale cost. Then I have to import it into the country and pass custom fees. So that $450 pair of glasses begun at $175, and before you know it, it is almost $250. So
listen, you gotta
it's a
have people
gift.
pay you for. I'm a firm believer, and I think in business, I'm even learning this more as I go on my business journey. You gotta get paid what you're worth, and that's for each and everything. There's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes, things that we don't see, and we all like a discount, and we all like
Yeah, well,
to shop,
you're getting a great
but
discount, and now we were talking about the new to buy partnership. That cost will be much lower, and then I'll be able to turn that over to the customer.
yes, and I think
So
that that's absolutely great.
yeah, so we are the king of shades, and we are coming for this entire market. Because when you have a tandem of great pricing, great eyewear architecture,
Hmm.
great materials, luxury lenses, it's an unbeatable and superable product.
I know when you say it's Super Bowl. Um, in the process of that, will you also be designing more yellow eyewear? I actually love your yellow eyewear. I think it's fire. Like especially if you're caramel tone, like more of the brown skin tones. It really pops off the skin very beautifully.
Yes, so actually on the site, there's a lot of translucent yellows and
Okay.
honey golds and marigolds that you'll find. So yes, it's a gradient, a plethora of colors, a
Yes.
multitude, if you must, a myriad. How
uh,
many vocabulary words did we learn today?
so many. I only got in Super Bowl right now on my brain.
Okay.
But speaking of vocabulary words, if there's only one word to describe your eyewear that you are giving to everyone, for those who just came on the live, his glasses are actually he's giving them a free pair away. You're only paying for shipping and handling with the promo code, and I will post everything on this right after we get off the live. How would you describe your glasses in one word?
Formidable.
Ooh, okay, formidable.
I was gonna say great, super, formidable. Yeah.
Okay. I love the tone of it as
Yeah,
well.
I had to, I had to deepen it because I've been like, yeah. I had to deepen it to, give you a little cinematic, theatrical, formidable.
My last question on our in Super Bowl Live. um, what's the best way to maintain a business such as yours, and how to keep it going and staying alive for years and years to come? Because you're always competing, you're
Hmm.
always looking for the next best thing to keep your customers happy, and I like it's just also having good business ethic. But what keeps you going, and what can we take away from that as well?
Excellent question. Just like when we're about to sing, we'll take a deep breath. Inhale.
Yeah, in 2 minutes because it's about to log off.
Okay, so when you revolve around an original nucleus
Hmm.
of creative input and you follow the deepened core of who you are intrinsically,
Hmm.
that is going to guide you in your business. Don't look at trend reports. I don't look at any trend reports. Look at what's in your mind, how you feel. And don't be afraid to go for that. And that originality, it's only one you. And what
Yeah.
you provide to the world cannot be replicated. You have one nucleus that produces DNA. They may copy your cells, but they cannot replicate or reproduce your nucleus, which spawns original output. So you always have to just look deep within to know that you can do this and that you are original. As far as survival, you must pivot. If you're swimming, think of an analogy, you're swimming in an ocean and you're doing all of these different strokes and all of a sudden a wave comes. You can't swim the same. You have to swim
Yes.
differently or you'll drown.
I love that,
So
Corey.
life is about swimming, and as long as the shore is within your eyesight, and you know that eventually you go there, you keep swimming. And even through the tears, it's okay. They'll become salt water. They'll come down your body and go into the sea. you know. But before you knew it, that hard work and persistence, you are there. And you were once swimming, and now you are walking on the shore.
So Corey, I gotta tell you, I would like to thank you before these 10 seconds go out. I appreciate you coming on. I love you so much. Beauty's on the inside, the outside, and loving yourself. And love you all, and enjoy your glasses.
I love you too.